The gaming. Hello everyone. It's time to... I've actually never played Heretic. I played Hexen a little bit. I've never played Heretic. I never played Heretic 2. I never played Blood or Blood. There's a lot of classic games I haven't played, it turns out. But before we get to that, first off,
point it's unknown how that person is doing.
Bam. Physical claim. Just to be safe. I can only stream for maybe an hour or two. I got a project, but then I can come back to it later this evening. Thou needeth a wet nurse. Yellow bellies are us. Thou art a smite meister. Black plague possesses thee. We'll just do mids. We'll be mid. I don't know anything about this game. I guess it's just like dark action fantasy. It's just like a Doom Total Conversion, basically. I've played a little bit of Heretic, and I know that like the whole deal with Heretic is kind of like these sprawling maze-like levels that require you to kind of run back and forth and hit random switches and try to track which doors open. Like it's kind of, honestly, kind of one of the more aggravating parts of Doom map design. And as a game, it kind of, I think it focuses on it, so that's cool. Yes, similar to the Doom remasters. This game has a remastered soundtrack. Did it? Doesn't feel any different. Oh, that's controller. That's why. Hello, Pee Pee Poo Poo Monster and Brandon. Rip and cast. Doom, but you're a wizard. Adore. It's like Hexen, but for boys. I played the demo for Heretic 2, which was also done by Raven Software, but it was like a third-person action game. I remember having to like hop over some boxes, and I think I was some sort of like warrior babe. I had some kind of metal bikini because it was the 90s. Oh, there was a splash. Game has got splish tech. You break the barrels? No. Oh. It's a pissed off zombie dude. Look at him running. It's like a mummy? Some sort of Sandman. Ooh. Oh, Jesus Christ, he exploded. Excellent. I think you could see his soul escaping his body. Woo. All right, game rocks. Ah. Or try Wizardium. Maybe? I think I played Dread Templar. I guess there is a pretty thick stack of shooters at this point that offer simple wizarding thrills. Battle wizards. Oh, gauntlets. Wait, what was it? Hold on. Like the gauntlets of Athermire or something. Sick. This doesn't even have ammo? Oh, wait. No, I see the name of the weapon again. Does anyone know what the... Hold on, I gotta look it up. Gauntlets of the Necromancer. Very cool. Alright, it's a chainsaw. Fuck yeah. Wizardium even just copied these gauntlets as a weapon? I mean, how do you beat this, though? Your options are to either outright copy. Oh my gosh. My brain's getting scrambled. It's the dark influence of the gauntlets. But you either outright copy the gauntlets of the Necromancer, or you step away from perfection. Those are your two options. You want to intentionally make a shittier video game? Because if so, you must merely alter this design in any way. Ooh, a dark tome. The Tome of Power. Oh, there's items, huh? Ethereal arrows, good shit. This is, again, tragically reminding me, I don't think I beat a Medieval, which is probably the closest to this game that I played, for sure. Medieval is in VR, and it rocks. The ethereal crossbow. I like that I had a dark wizard laugh. I ascended in power. Feel yourself becoming jokerized? Only slightly. I mean, I was coming into this fairly pre-jokerized. Pretty cool running music. Okay. There's a map. Good, good. Where haven't I been? Probably not going to be the worst, but I am a little curious just how in the weeds it might get about movement mechanics and the weird vagaries of the Doom engine. Do I have this? Cool. Dun, dun, dun. You need to sprint? Hold on, let me see what buttons there are. I don't even know what I can do. You can fly, apparently. XZ, stop flying, okay. There's a use one, yeah. Run, walk, strafe. Hell yeah. The Hell Staff, the Fire Mace. Can't wait for that. Okay, CV and Q are my item buttons. Okay. There are a shitload of items. You don't know what any of them do? Oh, it tells you. Wow, shit. No shit. Okay. Temporarily buffs all weapons. Heals 25% health. Okay. All right, I see you. I see you, Heretic. Doesn't open, does it? Bum, 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 bum. Fox News reporting gamers are virgins. Will never touch a woman. False. I got laid in Mass Effect multiple times. By multiple different babes. Check and mate. Assholes. Okay, I picked up the Book of Power here, and then this is like the furthest progressed part of this map that I can get to. Wait, what was that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that just goes out. So do you run across? Can I fly? I can't fly. I guess I'll just try to go for it. I'll just try to run. Just try to run over it. Hi-ya! That didn't work at all. Love that instant load, though. There's no jump. Hello, Oisin. Man, I could go for a claw right now. I get through the... Something green and tantalizing over there. Maybe I gotta hit it with an arrow? What was that? Oh, that's my gauntlets. Well, this is promising. Level 1, and I already don't know where to go. Let's see. Wait. Oh, can't go in there. Switch, maybe? Could be. Could be a switch. Somewhere. The heck? Ah! There was an eyelash in my mouth. Who put that there? Who did that? Wait a minute. Is that an arrow? Doesn't work. Oh, come on. Give me a break. Quartz flask, silver shield. Do any of those let me levitate? They're not even items. Oh wait, no, I have 2 of those now. What is the silver shield? Oh, I have 100 armor. All right. Oh, well, we did that. That's cool. Yeah, I have to kind of... I'm gonna have to calibrate the map-making dynamics going on here. Techniques they use, and specifically, like, different developers have different techniques about how they clue you in to where the progressive bits are in a stage. I'm just kind of looking for any lightly out of the ordinary wall texture. Yeah, 90s games had a lot of this, not knowing what to do. I mean, it's like, you also didn't have the internet, which is another thing that is a completely foreign sensation now. I think the only way to replicate that is to somehow get pre-release access to a game. So there's just like no guides, no one's played it, no one knows anything. And even then, modern game design is a lot more accommodating. Yeah. No, having no... Wait. Oh, yeah, this is just this part. Having no idea what to do and then also having no one to ask. That's real gaming. That's brave gaming. Entrepreneurial. I feel like there's gotta be a... Oh, here we go. No? Shit. This gem has been like a signifier of a door that I can open a couple of times. No? Okay, it's just decorative. This doesn't open up? Scraping this whole wall, hoping that something opens up. But it did not! Maybe you have to hit the columns. Like, I feel like whenever I'm starting to think like maybe we just have to shoot something, that's when I'm usually not on the right track. Oh, what does the bottom of my shirt say? I'm pretty sure we partied. I used to wear this shirt all the time. It was just kind of like buried in the back of my closet. Symbol mean anything? I mean, I assume it means I need a key, but it's not telling me that I need a key. Maybe that's the start of the level? I push that button already? Okay. It does look like it's been activated. Or depressed, or whatever. This. Music is anxiety inducing. This is a very suspicious door, but I don't know what that thing on the wall is. I'll go back up there and check. Oh, come on. Come on, me. God damn it. For real? Deploy the gauntlets. I need to let off some steam. Ooh! Who's this guy? Come into the light, brother. Oh! Those little whirly blades at you. A big old pointy helmet. Ah! Collapses into dark etheric magic upon defeat. Oh shit, okay. That's what the exit looks like. Yeah, this is pre-jumping. No jumps. But apparently flight at some point. What's going on? I don't need any of the buttons. Make it go. Is there a special button you gotta hit? Oh, there we go. Took it a second. Dude, look at that map. All pre-rendered. I love the little things that, like the little high fidelity pictures they give you in games like this to kind of establish setting. And your imagination can do the rest. Like a real good pixel art skyline. Tell you generally what a world looks like. Think about some of the establishing shots in Escape from New York. There's like 2 or 3 large-scale landscape shots that kind of show you the world, but the rest is pretty tight. But it's establishes vibe. Hello, XYZ. How are you? Interesting. Yeah, the map design is already like way more open and complicated than original Doom. This was 94, I think? Need a yellow key. What's the red chain at the bottom? Does that signify anything? Ooh, hey! Oh, doing the transparent wall thing. Guess that was both of them? Yeah, they're already getting pretty tricky, so I'm curious to see how far they push the level design. I feel like, well, sometimes, especially during this era, sometimes the design would push up against the technical limitations of an engine even. A torch! White. We got lighting? The torch. Light. Okay, alright. So it's just like a night vision goggles. I like how it makes the walls kind of like glow a little bit instead of just being flat bright. Ammo count seems kind of low. I only hold 30 arrows. This is 30 shots and each one has 5. Yeah. It's bad, I guess. La orb, yellow key. Oh! So what's the, is there loose lore behind Heretic? Am I gonna get to see the like episode ending screenshot that has like one paragraph of text saying what's going on? What is this? Oh! The Dragon Claw! Nice. Yeah, it is just a health bar, you're right. Honestly, do not remember. Yeah, we'll see. What the hell? Are the keys marked on the map? Dragon Claw is pretty cool. Can't beat the gauntlets of the Necromancer, though. Get that shield up there. It'll be kind of interesting if they start to like do stuff where items are required for progression. Especially with that flight stuff. You can do so many level bits that require you to have that item or that ability at some point. But like, I don't know that that's a good idea. This phase of things, especially. I feel like you could get soft locked very easily in a variety of ways. That was cool. They seem to already want to put more enemies on screen than really happened in Doom 1 as well. The variety in environments is really nice. Time Bomb of the Ancients. Is that an item? It is. Magic bomb that explodes after a few seconds. Time Bomb! Did it? I guess it exploded. Time Bomb! Okay, wow, yeah, it's pretty quick. Time Bomb? Oh, a map scroll! Sick! So I guess you, it's like an item specifically designed for like backtracking and shooting, which is what you do a lot of in Doom. Oops. Ow. Okay, I'm saving. I figured I was going to do that at some point. That hurt a lot. Ouch. Okay, crystal vials are health. That's not so bad. They're still being... Ow! Owsies! They're still being pretty generous with the health. Hey, bless. Woo! Quiver of ethereal arrows. So sick. Game is the coolest. Nexon has, like, character classes you can pick, though, right? Oh, I have no idea how, like, meaningful that is. The idea that you can sort of like pick up health is really interesting. I feel like it's got to take the edge off of some of the harder encounters in like a typical Doom campaign. If you can optionally like just have a bundle of health saved up. Ugh! Oh god! Speaking of, swig. Whoa, what is that? Green key. In a dome of power. Man, if only life could be so simple, right? Just be a pissed off wizard. Sprinting at max speed through a bunch of dank ruins and caverns. Nope. Said we're here, paying taxes and shit. People crave the dungeon. Okay. Ah! Teasing me now. Gotta be a way to get up there, right? What? Ah, here we go. An energy orb. Hey, I got the green key. Oh yeah, it's just right in the center of the HUD there. Do some peyote and your life can be like that for a brief moment. Peyote at the public campground. Rolling around in the dirt with a stick. Ooh. Oh, a trap. There's no match for the might of the dragon claw. Bag of holding. Is it ups my ammo count? It doesn't show up as an item. Right. Maximum keys acquired. My belt explodes with keys. Trying to remember where the blue door is. It's got to be off the main area, right? Oh, there. Okay, it's right over there. I guess I go through this way. Yeah. Out of the way, I'm a wizard. Hell yeah, I'm gonna slap this shit, get out of here. Touch some grass, call loved one? Absolutely not. Never ever in a million years. We delve deeper into the dungeons. My loved ones will appreciate how many monsters I have slain in their name. Oh! They throw fireballs now. Oh, they're fighting each other. Cool. Whoa! He, like, revenge splattered all over me. Oh, you want to shoot me with your wizard staff? Well, fine then. Fuck you. What if I just fling my guts at you? Yeah, right, Brandon? Ha ha ha! I'm a wizard. I got shit to do. No time for such trivialities. Oh, sick. Yeah, tons of enemies. Very cool. I'm wondering if there's going to be a fight that's just like so intense that you have to be like backstepping and circle strafing and throwing down bombs as you go and all this stuff. Using all your buffs. I guess probably not on normal. But is it like the tools they give you are kind of interesting. Having like an item in addition to a weapon. The same hurt sound as Doom. He cackles maniacally when you pick up a new wizarding weapon, but he grunts just like Doom Guy. They must be related. Ooh. Partially invisible mummy men. Games like this outraged Congress at one point. It was a simpler time. Then the ESRB put a little M on the front and everything's okay. Ow! Nice. I've acquired an energy orb and a claw orb. Man, this game's got orbs out the wazoo, huh? Must be sick to call yourself a wizard. Like that's how you introduce yourself. Or yeah, a warlock. Yeah, I don't know. If you've never seen a game before, and then you see Doom that has like shredding metal music and zombies getting shot and falling apart into like gory pieces. I can definitely see an old person like being like, oh, like all kinds of screams and shit. Maybe it's because I'm old enough to not like I don't think similar things about like violence in video games or even sexual content in video games, but like short form media I look at and I'm like, ugh. There should be something keeping this away from kids for a while. I mean, I guess it can be parental choice, but I'm not sure I want to live in a world full of kids who have been reared on this. But I don't know, maybe I'm underestimating the resilience of the human race, the human mind. I could definitely see making similar arguments for video games. How they're like kind of masturbatory experiences for the player, and it's not a good way to prepare a mind to think about how the world works. Give them a facsimile where everything is sort of curated around their entertainment. Well, I don't know, whatever. I'm two sides in it. Man, it's hot today. Bring up another old person topic. It's been a remarkably temperate summer, but I think the pain is here. Okay, so energy orbs are like bigger claw orbs. Or my dragon claw. Good to know. I guess if there's ever a switch like that, there's no reason to not hit it. It'll always progress the stage. Shit! Snuck up on me. Temporarily obscures presence. I thought I had way more healing vials than that. I thought I was sitting on like 6. Now they're all gone. Morph ovum transforms enemies into chickens. Cool. Ow. Walked into that one. Yeah, maybe items don't fall to new levels. For a second I thought even guns didn't, but they seem to. Let's see. My shitty little wizard staff. Here we go. Ovum. It only changed a few of them. Okay, all right. I guess you want to use it on smaller, like more high value targets. What is that? Ring of Invincibility. Oh, we got some religion talk? Hell yeah. Now it truly is an edgy 90s stream. Yeah, I don't know if this is just cynicism, but I see like religion is a symptom of human behavior. It's not the cause. People interact with religion in the same shitty way that they interact with politics or music or like anything. The same. I've seen the same dynamics essentially, especially now in politics. People get very religious about it, which is to say, they like there's a kind of a viral message that speaks to people's fears or insecurities or upset aspects about the world, provides them with easy answers, often provides them with like an excuse to behave selfishly. Is one of the undercurrent or underpinnings I've noticed. There's always some aspect of like we're better than them, and they're the reason that this is all a problem. So there's got to be some antagonism to it. Persecution complex. Yeah, it just kind of all lines up. Well, I don't know. Even if, I guess religion is a nice shorthand for the behavior. But even if it wasn't religion, it would be something else. Although these days, I guess it's like religion, especially in the United States, is just merged with so many other things. With like political belief, with worldview, fully enmeshed. Ooh. Ooh, mysterious button. How visible is that on the map? Kind of. There's like 1 pixel. Very interesting. I wonder what that is. Can't tell. Like something's fallen over and it's cracked and is leaking out. Are they like armor dudes who are dead? Yeah, populist, religion and politics. Saying whatever people want to hear. Scapegoating every problem. Not to get too into an uncomfortable topic, but if there's any comfort to be gained, it's that American history has had some batshit windows in the past. Stuff. There was a performance of Good Night and Good Luck on Broadway, I think, with George Clooney, and CNN like live streamed it. And for like 6 hours, it was uploaded and available on archive.org. And Stephanie like managed to grab it while it was up. That was awesome to watch for starters, but also a good reminder that there have been similar eras where populist jackasses very effectively hijack and enhance public paranoia. I think this is probably fairly unprecedented, but I kind of feel like it's maybe been part of American DNA. It makes the current life and times not feel so aberrant, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where it goes from here. Luckily, we got Heretic. We can play Heretic. We can play Hexen. Beyond Heretic. Yeah, still feels bad. Very good way to put it, Yondo. I guess, I don't know. I'll make it a little more personal. What's frustrating to me is having to give up on certain visions of what I might get to see from the human experience in my life. Being like, oh, okay. People are actively choosing to not explore the coolest possible things. Ooh. It would be nice too, like cutting mRNA funding is pretty painful. There's some like advances in medical technology or even medical infrastructure, especially when it comes to the United States, that I'd like to see before I start requiring it to stay alive. And now all that shit feels like it's getting pushed back by 10 years at least. So it's like the window of the wonders I'll get to behold, it's narrower for like almost no exchange, and that's just to make it absolute. That's if like I truly don't experience a personal and direct effect. Does it go back up? Or do I have to run back around? But luckily, we'll get that Mars base. We'll get that Tesla Mars base. We'll be at the Tesla diner on Mars before too long. It's interesting how I feel like, well, I'm going to commit the cardinal sin and intentionally think about Elon Musk for a second. But for a long time there, he would just like constantly promise that Mars bases were like 6 months away or 2 years away. And Tesla full self-driving we're going to have it on the road in 6 months. Like it was always like right around the corner, and then none of it ever happened, right? It seems like he's just stopped. Oh, okay. It's about Grok. All right. Yeah. That's the new thing that is always like 6 months away from being good or usable. Let me get on the other side. Is there a mysterious switch? One over there, but... Get over there. Music rocks. Teleporters also make it rough. Because, when not if the AI bubble pops, the S&P 500 is gonna get fucked. Yeah, I mean, it seems like that's bad. Firing the people who report accurate statistics about the state of your economy seems real bad. That seems like Ponzi scheme territory, but with an entire nation's economy. Maybe Ponzi scheme is the wrong... No, fraud. That's the word. That seems like fraud. But for an entire nation's economy. So we'll see. I mean, if the US government starts lying about the economy, then the US dollar, like, can't... Or at some point will massively crash because it'll actually be a bubble. What about currency? You get up there, damn. S&P. Yeah, do you mean the man guilty of fraud might commit fraud? Yeah. Oops. I don't know what I did. I used something cool though. Oh, it's invincibility. That's a cool filter. Let accountability equal null. Somehow, a Democrat did this. Well, that went down, so I guess I can... What does that do, though? I can get the gauntlets, but I already got them? I can fall into this. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. That's all this did. Like, I hit this, and then this little thingy went down. Surely that has to mean something, right? It wouldn't be to connect these two areas. There's nothing like inside here, which is kind of expect. All right, let's see. Just assume that it's a teleporter somewhere else. Well, I guess I'll start backtracking. See what I can discover here. This open? No. I have I have the green key. Okay. Oh. Ooh. Yes. Damn it, these are dangerous. Yeah. Okay. Oh, there's like a current. The water's pushing you back the whole time. Oh yeah. The Christian propaganda music videos are pretty great. The ones that try to convince you that, like, the founding fathers actually wanted Christian God all over the government. Source, trust me, bro. You get some real, like, sensual singing in front of the White House. Finally, the streets will be safe for Carmen. After the National Guard gets deployed in Washington, D.C. That one Creed CGI one? Like, God, which one was that? Where he's like a battle centaur or something? Nene Goose, thanks for the sub. Yes, playing Heretic. I'm playing Heretic for the first time. I've never touched this one before. This is tragic, given my enjoyment of these games. They just re-released Heretic and Hexen upgraded re-release kind of dealio, same like they did with Doom 1 and 2. And it's got like some community games and things. Okay, this was the door I was going towards, and I like ran out into that water area, and I just assumed that it automatically opened, but no. Totally different. There was a Christian metal band here in Finland named HB that did a song named The Jesus Metal Explosion. Nice. Nice. That's pretty rad. I don't think Christian media has to be cringe by default, but it generally is. Because in my experience, people that, well, again, let me be hyper-specific. This is my experience. People tend to use religion to, like, cover a lot of parts of their lives that other people need to develop more complicated coping mechanisms for. And those more complicated mechanisms tend to yield a more nuanced view of the world, and in general more empathetic art, I think. I think to some degree too, Christian media is penned in by its imperative to only tell certain kinds of stories, ones that reinforce a fairly narrow view of morality and human experience. But then I think the other, the true cringe factor, now that I think about it, comes from just not having like a very broad media diet. in my experience, again, try to hedge all this just to what I grew up around and inside. There was like a fear of media in general. So the influences and inspirations that would go into Christian media were drawing from a pretty shallow pond to themselves. Very kind of almost incestual. Also smaller audiences that themselves are not very conditioned to enjoying broadly nuanced and precisely trained artistic performance. There's still some fear for media. It seems to have just converted into pure resentment. Like, fear. No one could admit that it was fear, so instead it has to be, no, it sucks. And they're controlling the world. Whatever. Instead of being afraid of it, you turn it into the enemy that you're better than. That's a more enticing message anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I can't overstate it enough. Just from my experience, I remember the kind of latent belief was that if you exposed yourself to those influences, that they would creep in and corrupt your mind. The more time you spent around secular media or bad influences, that it would inevitably influence who you are. So you need to keep your media diet pure, or at least be mindful, etc., etc. It's interesting how, like, the narrative there seems to have shifted from the people who made this are actively trying to subvert your will. They were trying to slander us. And I love picking up freaking vials of shit. Pokemon is the devil. Yeah. Harry Potter promotes witchcraft. Funny too, because it's kind of the same techniques. The same technique of like picking the popular thing and accusing it of attacking you. That shit still happens, except now that's just all politics. At least in the United States it is. Another barrel arrow. Heretic made you study an arcane tome. My brain is filled with forbidden knowledge. I have attained the dragon claw. Look at me, mother. Look at your son. Behold me with my dragon claw. Ow, I got squished. Very nice. Good squisher. I don't mind a good piston squish. As long as it's not like instantly fatal. They gotta give you a little swat and then send you on your way. Yeah. When I lost, it was because the election was rigged, but when I won, everything was fine. That's not suspicious. Can't believe, man. I thought as soon as the man screamed about people eating dogs and cats off the street, that was a wrap. But no, somehow it wasn't. Ah well, best not to dwell on it. It legitimately drives me insane. Well, that's true, yeah. He even said it was rigged when he won. Because, I mean, he has to set the baseline, right? He has to keep repeating it as many times as possible. So that when/if he does it, it sounds like people are just saying the thing he already said. I've noticed that's a technique. You accuse your opponent of doing the thing you're already doing. That way when they accuse you of doing it, it seems like they're just copying you. There's, like, the accusation itself has already been discredited. Okay, at the yellow key. Here. Yeah, it's amazing just how lying just works. Yeah. Turns out there's absolutely no no pretense of like caring about that anymore. I guess to some degree there never was. It was just kind of all buried under layers of bullshit. Kind of like Christianity in the 90s. It seemed more civilized on the surface because they were getting their way with everything. And it was all kind of like done behind the scenes. Yeah, once the facade drops. Like, oh, nobody actually gave a shit. And I guess they never did. They just got to pretend like they did. Because the person that did what they wanted pretended to tell the truth. Or at least do a better job of lying. Sometimes it's the lack of like even attempting that bothers me. Like, damn. It's enough to like obviously lie and be a total fuck up. But you can't even like bother to try to sell it. Insulting my intelligence, but that's what happens. Oh man. Imagine when providers start tweaking AIs to push a narrative. Oh, it's already, I mean, Grok's already been like obviously tweaked to align with political views. No, it's already happening, and like people are, luckily it seems like most people are already aware of the score. But yeah, it's if you get your AI as the one that everybody uses, then you get to control what people think. Or you get to control the information that's presented to them. But I do think there's a lot more opportunity to subconsciously guide people's actions if you get them reliant on a chatbot to tell them what to do. That's gonna be awesome. Yeah, Grok, is this real? I do like that meme. Yeah, Grok keeps getting Hitler particles bounced off of it. No, isn't it like an anime girlfriend at this point? Anime girlfriend of the SS? That stuff's so awesome. It's just like beyond parody. Of course, Elon Musk would make the loseriest AI companion possible. Just like scribbling in his notepad. Some anime babe with a leather jacket and 2 swords, one of which is on fire, and she's got a massive rack. Door open now? It is. My face. He made an AI babe based off his ex. Yeah, I mean, there's also like posting under an alter ego. Be like, I agree with everything Elon Musk says. What a smart guy. Posting as his own kid, I think. Elon's the best daddy ever, dude. Next level deranged shit. An AI hype man. Whatever gets the money flowing in, I guess. Makes you wonder what the next thing's gonna be, you know? The next, like, tech bubble? Because it seems like there's always one now. I guess it's kind of, I don't know, maybe it's a sign of wealth disparity. There are people that just have an increasing number of funds to just fuck around with and throw into these money magnification schemes. Yeah, new kid on the blockchain? Exactly. Okay, we got the green key. Next bubble is smell-o-vision. Oh, I've been waiting. I've been waiting and cultivating aroma the whole time. Next tech bubble is a VR headset that can also have auto fleshy. Ooh. You can play a VR game and have sex with Grok at the same time. I just hope you get to go to space for a few minutes, like in our lifetimes. You guys think I'm just wasting my time hoping for Night Dive to remaster Star Wars Shadows of the Empire? Huh. Maybe not. Disney seems a little more down to do video game stuff these days. Ooh, a Dark Wizard! Oh, he evaporated though. Awesome. The Citadel. Bet there's some dark wizards in here, huh? Not for long. Not if my dragon claw has anything to say about it. Brawl. Oh, Halo Dudette! With 120 months! Damn. That's so many E's.
E E E E E E E E E E.
Okay. I think that was 10. You have the rarest sub badge. Also, I still owe you a Halo series playthrough. I've been thinking about Halo lately. Thinking about Halo. Ah. Splort. Somebody's got to think about Halo, right? Polly! Thanks for the sub. I played Cursed Halo a little bit. Like for one map. And it was on Legendary, and I had no idea what I was doing. But yeah, that might be a fun way to replay Combat Evolved. There's like multiple cursed mods at this point, right? Ooh, co-op Halo 1. Maybe we do something where like every level bring in a new co-op partner from chat. Yellow key. Silver shield. All right. I'm looking good. Jeez, this music is amping me up. Activate the gauntlets of the necromancer. Like pulls you forward into enemies. There was some like suction to the chainsaw in Doom. It really amped that up. Did Onyx and Infinite didn't have the urge to keep playing? I don't know why. Still love Halo. Yeah, it's kind of a shame, right? Especially with Infinite, I don't know how they do a multiplayer version of Halo that's better than that. And that's when it's like, damn, man. Is that just how rough competition is these days? Even at its best, it's not good enough. That's when I like, if I can't come up with like an idea, then I'm just like, shit. What do you do? I mean, having a real dynamite campaign, I think would go a long way, because Infinite's campaign was pretty middling. I never even finished it. Don't feel a compelling reason to? Most people say there's not one. But I think if you like, it's been on the rocks long enough that you can probably come back and make a Halo game that plays a little differently. Do you think anyone would accept like a reboot? I mean, I guess there's remasters, of course. But I mean, like a Halo game that has some of the like spiritual elements of Halo, but is a new story, a new super soldier. to some degree, I guess that undoes the marketability of making a franchise sequel. That's why you do it in the first place. But sometimes I wish these games could just like take a more anthology style approach, make a new game that has some of the like concept. It doesn't have to hew so closely to the design tenets of something. Infinite seemed to like everything on paper seemed all right. Big open world, sort of, kind of more open zone. That setup seems to work really well for a lot of games. It did just feel like a bunch of level set pieces kind of connected with open terrain though, which you didn't get a lot of like added benefit of it being open. I guess there was like you could generate vehicles and stuff at those stations. That was kind of nice. But you like, I feel like the thing that was missing is the scale. You should be able to call in like an artillery blast from a freaking orbital ship. You get the grappling hook, but like there should be a way to super grapple where you just yank yourself like way up into orbit or something and then crash back down onto the planet somewhere else. Or like, man, you could even, well, I'm just making things up now. Who knows if this would ever turn into a fun video game. But what if like you're on a Halo ring and there are two factions, like you build out the AI system so that there's actually like two large scale factions that are fighting over territory, and they'll take and lose territory from each other. But I guess like you can influence those fights or find a way to distract one faction with another one so that they're fighting each other so that you can like go through an area more easily. Yeah, Just Cause Halo. Because it feels like one of the core fantasies in terms of like the gameplay of being Master Chief is his like the aspect that he just like powers through everything. Gets the mission done. So it'd be cool if you could like just basically barrel through a simulation of two other armies fighting. Halo isn't going to do anything like that, I know. I'm kind of thinking like Dynasty Warriors, but on like a whole ring. Rolling simulated battles. Okay, how about this? It's exactly like Crime Boss Rockay City. Except instead of Rockay City, it's the Halo ring. And it's like a roguelike. And you recruit Marines to your little like detachment, your little militia. You're like, yeah, there's been a catastrophe kind of like Infinite or whatever. So there's all these dispossessed Marines that are just kind of isolated and trying to survive. You roll through and recruit them. Same cast. As you play additional missions, you get like flashbacks that you also play through from the perspective of the Marines. So you play through the campaign as Master Chief. Like the story missions are Master Chief, but there's optional side missions that tell the stories of all these Marine units of them like crashing on this planet and things going fucked and what they have to do to stay alive. Chief ruins it. You know what, Master Chief? Master Chief Cortana. Master Chief, everybody love Master Chief. What the hell, is this like an extra powerful one? He's like red. Okay. Damn, that was a battle. That was a proper wizard battle. What is that? That let me fly? Rings of Wrath. Temporarily grants flight. Sick. All right, I'm going to save. Then I'm going to use it. Woo! Woo! Bounding boxes. Oh, man. Screen distortion is pretty unsettling. Ugh. Gonna make my stomach go weird. Oh, Mike Alhuman with the 69 months. You absolutely love to see it. It's quite nice. Thank you. Oh, you had to use page up and page down for the controls? Dude. Freaking game devs. What are they thinking? Yeah, the 90s scene before mice were kind of considered, like you could assume that a game would have a mouse. The keyboard only games started to get pretty wacky with all the buttons they needed. I think somebody said that this is something that's come up on the stream before, but I think I saw a post on Reddit of somebody pointing out that Bethesda's Terminator game was the first one to have mouse look. Which is interesting. I've never played that one. 'Cause that's an open world game. Ooh, Shadow Sphere. Oh, that's this item, yeah. Yeah, okay. That's interesting. So maybe it just takes away all your stacks. Because I have every item that I had, but I don't have multiple versions of those items, and I'm pretty sure I had those. I think it'd go to Marathon? Oh, Marathon had mouse look? Still gotta play Marathon, I think. That'd be fun to play leading up to Marathon's release. New Marathon. I think that's the only time I might get a little buzz. It'd also be interesting to have that bookend into a Halo playthrough, because I'm pretty sure, like, people have said that the stories end up being very similar, or that there's a lot of ideas that get reused in Halo. Yeah, doesn't Doom of the Dark Ages look rad? Oh, dude, the update. Yeah, they added a slider, so now you can just turn off the slowdown whenever you parry. So that'll be a fun playthrough. No slowdown. 150% speed. Oh yeah, the Ripatorium. It's kind of like a custom arcade mode. You can kind of set all the waves and just fight and murder. I guess they're going to keep building on it, so that's pretty cool. Back in 1998, I was going to a class while in the Navy. Anytime class ended early, we'd go into the lab next door and play this game. That's awesome. Kind of like chip away at it. Did you end up finishing it? And did it help you train for Navy? Oh, trying to piece together Marathon story is rough. Okay. So it's like the kind of thing you wouldn't probably just incidentally do casually playing the game. Oh, what is this? You know, Morphe-looking aliens on the walls? Oh, Geiger-esque action? Are we gonna get like some Cthulhu-esque terrors? Are we just going to straight up fight xenomorphs from aliens? One can only hope. Look at the buff guy on this door, though. Rawr! In the process of selling his soul to a big dick demon. I want what you have. Grant me the phallus. You're a warlock, you probably have a pretty huge dong, right? If you've mastered the dark arts. Surely a big dick spell is in there. Or maybe some kind of like time dilation spell so that you have all the time in the world to research a big dick spell. Biggest dickus. Kind of silly. The longest I've been stuck in this game was on the first level because I just didn't hit a button. Or I guess more specifically, refused to hit a button. And what did that do? Huh? I'm hearing something. Oh, okay. Took me entirely too long. Just kept turning away from it at the last second. Oh yeah. They also, with the Doom the Dark Ages update, they completely changed weapon switching. They made it like a lot safer to weapon swap now, which is kind of interesting. I thought that they had like really dedicated to a design of making it so you're kind of locked into your weapon for the fight, or that you have to buy space for yourself to be able to safely weapon swap. But yeah, they made it so you can interrupt weapon swaps with a parry now. So that's a big deal. It seems like that's probably a pretty well, it's kind of a necessary addition, especially if you want to take away the time ramping and things like that. Oh, I'm going to consume a tome of power. Oh, it changes the sick. I don't know, it actually changed the way that the weapons fire. Oh! So wait. Oh, it's red. Crackling with evil energy. What's the dragon claw look like? Shit. Oh, they bounce around. Unlimited power. That's sick. Damn. Being a dark wizard is the best. Let me back out. It's definitely a suspicious door. I can open this. The heck? Yeah, I agree. It would have been nice to have those tweaks for basically burning the game out. Maybe played it a little too much, a little too quickly, but it was fun. Ceiling? Not a whole lot of ceiling in this game. Not stuck, am I? Did I get a flying spell? Did I? No? Use flying helmet. Did not get a flying helmet. See, this is what I was curious about. Is it possible to soft lock yourself because you need a flying item when you didn't get one? Josh Guy, thanks for the sub. Offset tile? I mean... I mean, it's this one, but it doesn't open. Unless there's another offset tile. There's this one. Ah. I didn't see that. There we go. There we go. That's definitely one of those things where you got to have the like visual language, because like you said, it's a Doom basic. It is. Is this a Doom the Dark Ages DLC? Yes. Are you the 10th person to make that joke? Kind of like the third? They technically didn't have that form. Usually it was like, oh, Doom Dark Ages update looking good. I never begrudge anyone for trying to get a few yucks, all right? That's vastly preferred to being a little turd. However, you would not believe how ubiquitous it is whenever, like, if Twitch doesn't update a title or something, or, and this is exceedingly rare, if I forget to update a title and I'm playing a different game, someone without question will always be like, huh, you know, blank game sure looks different nowadays, or something like that. Looks different than what I remember. There's always that. Always. 100% of the time, someone will say that. Sorry, I meant to ask if this is a Doom 2 update. I think it came out slightly after Doom 2. It's a fun comment. It is! I love to see it every time. So fun! Doom 64 changed a lot. Now that I've said it though, see, I've always debated calling it out specifically, because I know there's no better way to ensure that it will happen than commenting on it happening. So let me have it, folks. There's a cute little series of gravestones. I bet if you conducted any kind of survey, I guarantee you streamers would say that their most favorite things are audio-visual nitpicks and snarky stream title corrections. 100% best. Well, let me have it. Anything look off, and let me know. Sound a little weird? Gotta get up there? Got a key. I got another key. Green. Yeah, over here. Huh. Yeah. Anyone else dropping frames? Here's the number one thing you got to do is accidentally mute the stream and then tell me that there's no sound. The wings of wrath. These are the ones that let me fly, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, rip. Start spamming that in chat when everything's fine. Can go down for anybody? Nobody really does that, to be honest. There are no genuine, like, stream stability or AV trolls. Which I'm kind of surprised, honestly. Because that is a legitimate way to drive me insane. But people have been very kind and not exploited that. Very kind. Squid Prime, thanks for the sub. Yeah, ask if the audio is lagging. That used to be such a thing, though, like synchronizing audio-visual. These days, it's not so bad because there's not a whole lot of latency on most capture stuff anymore. But man, yeah, you had to, like, test it. What was extra baffling is that back in the day, sometimes the AV sync would slip. Like it wouldn't be the same every time. A whole lot of amazing things, and I mean still, but there's a tendency to assume that technology, being digital, is predictable. That if systems are interfacing with each other and nothing changes, then they should continue doing so. But somehow that's just not the case. Jealous about my hair game, and your insistence, your imperative is that I should shave my head. I did that when I was in high school. It was the advent of my hardcore phase. Probably a button on the inside of one of these things. When? Oh. I think it was like freshman or sophomore year. And then I grew it out. That's the first time I remember being complimented by anyone. When I grew my hair out, somebody said that it looked nice. Okay, yeah, I guess that was exactly after I'd grown my hair back out. I don't know, part of it too was like my dad cut my hair, and it wasn't a pleasant process. He would like dad grip my head. That didn't feel good. And he would also like do the thing where he has like a home trimmer and he just like cram that shit right on my temple and buzz my entire skull. And he was also not the type to be receptive to any commentary about his hair cutting technique. So part of it was also like, I don't want to do that anymore. Yeah, rattle the brain around. Ugh. He would buzz my brain and then like grip my head tightly if I tried to pull away. It was like I was getting sheared like an animal. Yes, firmly grasped. That is not a very, okay. That was not a very graceful man. There we go. That's down. Because do I have to fly up there? It's like, what if I'd used my wings already, though? Oh. Oh. Now I wonder, will I take my wings into a new level? Probably? This was all to save $5? Yeah. Yes. Crypts. Yeah, my dad was very stingy. No, it takes it away. Okay, so certain items you can carry from stage to stage. Other ones disappear. That makes sense though, because you could really like break sequences real hard with that. But also lesson learned, I guess. You use it before you exit the stage. Whatever items you can. Yeah, it's weird to talk to my dad about it now. Bring up some of those things and be like, have you ever revised your thought processes? Because he's explained that he was worried about getting laid off and that we wouldn't have any money. I'm like, yeah, I get that. I guess if people have to, like, especially, you know, in his life and times, he had the responsibility to be the provider for the family. Even though my mom worked too, and he acknowledges how important that was. But he lived under a lot of like self-imposed responsibility. And since everything worked out just fine, like he worked at his spot until he retired, and now he's got a pension. So it's like, in the end, those, like if you apply reverse logic, a lot of that cost cutting wasn't necessary, and in fact, kind of resulted in a maybe less than optimal growth environment for us as kids, me and my sister. But yeah, he's like kind of doesn't think about it that way, or is incapable of revising it. He's like, well, made the decision at the time. I don't know. I think about that because I also I don't want to make that mistake, I guess. It's a balancing act. I don't think there's a right or a wrong way to do it, of course. But it would be a shame to get to the end of life having left behind certain experiences, certain memories that you just never get because you were afraid of something that never ended up happening. That would be a shame. Can't ever be wrong as a man. As a man. Yeah, my dad had a lot of that. I don't know if it was so much like believing in the patriarchy as it's just like that was just his nature, because it's also my nature. I like how sometimes the enemies just, like, their corpses fly at you at maximum speed when they die. Maybe it's a peculiarity of the wizard staff? No? Yeah, Leafbox. I have a sister. Just don't talk about it much. Not a lot of reason to. This music is great. It's gonna be good, like, working music. I saw that the soundtrack was already up on Spotify. I thought about listening to it, but I don't know, when it comes to game soundtracks, I kind of like hearing it in the game first. Having that association. Folks were exceptionally tight. You inherited that, but your sibling went the other way and is very loose with money. Money what you pick up and what you reject. Absolutely, yeah. I mean, you hear me talk about it, sounds like I'm throwing money around. I'm still very, like, frugal. Especially compared to how some people, you know, some people deal with money. I don't know, it baffles me sometimes. And in that regard, I do think, like, I think part of it is maybe just being, like, really pragmatically focused. I don't buy much into, like, fashion or mystique. I like repairing things, which helps a lot. I like cooking, which helps a lot. Yeah, of course, ignoring all the Twitch mansions. I mean, a guy's got to have something to fall back on. Some people invest money. I have my multiple mansions. Ooh! Oh. I was gonna get squished. Okay, so that's just like for the elevator. I guess that's how you get up top. Yeah, the crypto rug pull I did was a good investment. Made a lot of money off that crypto rug pull. You guys would not believe how profitable it is stealing people's money. Did you know, has anyone... It's just weird no one talks about this. Turns out illegally taking people's money is just fucking great. Time thing? Yes? Oh, that splatter sound. It's like even a little crisper than the one in Doom, which itself is very good. Squelch. It's like an overstuffed water balloon splattering on a sidewalk. Yeah, that's good stuff. I mean, it might be the same sound effect. It sounds a little crisper, though. Polymorphing. This is indeed a real game for real gamers. It also seems like a game that would be pretty tolerable on a controller. That's one of the better things about like Doom 1 styled games. You don't have to look up and down that much. It's weird how console games found their way back to a 2D style of shooter with Call of Duty. Kind of cool that feels like there's more of these kinds of games now. And I wonder if that's because they're pretty friendly with controllers. Eh. Three dimensions are for the bourgeoisie. To look up or down in COD. You have to pick whether you want to shoot someone in the dick or in the head. Decisions. Video games rock. I lower the thing and dude, blue key. All right. I guess if I'm floating multiple tomes of power, there's really no reason to have more than one, because you can only carry one through a level. I guess I should use those more. Plus, it looks cool. Oh, the wing. The wings of wrath. So many effects. Hell yeah. Oh, the Dark Thrones of Power. Hey, Mr. Blue Sky. Thanks for the sub. Crystal Geode's all about. Teleporters on a casket? That's fun. Also feel like the item layer of this game makes me more interested in playing on harder difficulties, because it's fun to think about kind of needing to constantly use items, or making finding items more weighty, because they're going to let you get through harder encounters in the future without having to like save scum a ton. Like that it's a map scroll because it's ancient and dank. Let's see. Can I get over there? Fly up there, maybe? Oh! Oh! Okay. Just the exit over there? Les is playing EDF 6. Hell yes. Trying to get another record. Yeah, it's right here. Shit. We're all pulling for you, Bless. Bam. Okay, unfortunately, I think I gotta wrap up this stream now. Unless this is like just a boss fight. If this is just a Battle-Rama map, then maybe I can knock this out real quick. Oh, yeah, I probably have time. Yeah, I have time. Got a little performance dealio that I'm doing. I'm part of audio, basically like a table read of a movie script. Was cast in an audio drama. A friend of mine is trying to get a movie produced. She wrote the script for it. So to try to kind of give it form and I guess make it easier to shop around, she's going to record a table read of it. We've done a couple of rehearsals. I play a particularly bad man. So it's fun to just be myself, you know? Just act naturally. Now, there's some character traits that I'm definitely taking inspiration from. People I've known in my life, but that's the method. But yeah, I'm recording the first half of that today, the second half of it tomorrow. So, that'll take a couple of hours. To record the... Oh, it grows back? That's cool! Whoa! Neat! But anyway, that's why I gotta step away from the stream. Today and tomorrow and Wednesday night. Got like 3 more days here. Wednesday night when I'm off to Europe. Visit the Netherlands. And go to Gamescom for the first time. Kind of a bummer. Those dweebs denied me a media badge. So, I couldn't make appointments to see anything. I'm not gonna get any coverage out of it, god damn it. But, it'll be nice to just walk around. I've heard it's huge. So, should be a fun experience just strolling the halls. Huh. Did you hit them with the "Don't you know who I am" line? I wrote to them, basically being like, "Hey, I've been doing this for like 20 years. I'm trying to like meet up with agencies and shit that are emailing me," and they were just like, "Nope, you don't hit the requirements. We have nothing else to say at this time." And I was like, "All right." It's interesting because they have like some pretty astronomical like subscriber requirements if you want to get in as a content creator. But then they have a different set of requirements for being like media or a journalist, but they require like having a fucking like journalism certificate. And I'm like, what even is that? I don't know. I've never really seen anything like it. Somebody mentioned that they recently like got really strict about admissions because I guess they had a lot of like folks from really small channels kind of running around. So I guess they went ridiculously the other direction. I don't know. It's kind of a bummer. But that's okay. Oh shit. Just like fucking helmets. Not being able to like do preview stuff is a shame. I was hoping to like, that's what I'm hoping to do is kind of get connected with more agencies and PR stuff so that I can do more of that stuff, but got fucking Gamescom cock blocking me. It's hard out here, folks. Ah! Tornado spell. I feel like how it sucks you around. That's fun. Wait, do you just shoot it? How do you get back? Is it just there forever? What the fuck? Okay, I guess it eventually goes away. Yeah, I guess I'll just wait till next year. Now wait till next year. Oops. Oh, okay. But it's still cool to be able to go. Gamescom is always one of those things I wanted to do. In any, like, outlet, any, like, team I was ever on, people always dogpiled on the opportunity to go. Never really came my way, so... Can't stop me now. Although I guess Gamescom admissions can. It was a pretty good battle. How come E3 died? There are multiple conventions that are still going okay. No, E3 attendance just kind of went down. I guess maybe it's because E3 died. That other ones are doing fine. And again, we also don't know how well they're doing. Floor space could be cheaper. Although I've heard grumblings from a lot of different publishers at how expensive shows and showcases are to do now. That they just charge you a shitload to either be a part of like Jeff Keighley's showcase or to have booth space. So I'm not sure how much longer other events are going to be keeping it going. Gamescom like has the benefit, I think, of Gamescom, at least like people can get there by train. I think that helps. And yeah, with E3, I don't know. I feel like if they had opened it up to more public admissions and turned it into, yeah, a destination, I'm not quite sure how it all fell apart. General lack of investment from publishers that are just kind of doing their own thing is a big part of it. Became too closed off and corporate. What, E3? I don't know. That's kind of the opposite of what it was doing. Oh, you were a regular attendee? Well, I mean, the fact that you could go at all meant it was like less closed off and less corporate, right? I mean, back in the day, this is even before I attended the show, but it was a very closed off and corporate event. Not a button back there? It was like only industry, only trade. Oh, there we go. Just like representatives from Walmart. Oh, there we go. Meeting up with, oh yeah, nice. It's like really boring, dry presentations. Oh, the booths became closed more even after they opened it to the public. I hear what you, yeah, I see what you mean. They would have an open show floor, but you couldn't really attend the viewing of the shows. That's also true, yeah. You were not allowed into the conferences. It's more like there was just a show floor you could walk around on, and yeah, you had to wait in long lines just to play the like public demo. Often that was either like out that day or they put out on Steam or something like that. Yeah, in terms of the show itself, it really, at least with E3, was very much like the best seat is at home. And sometimes the experience you get at home is way better than waiting in long lines for demos you could download and play at home. But we've got some lore. With the destruction of the Iron Liches and their minions, the last of the undead are cleared from this plane of existence. Those creatures had come from somewhere, though, and you have the sneaky suspicion that the fiery portal of Hell's Maw opens onto their home dimension. To make sure that more undead, or even worse things, don't come through, you'll have to seal Hell's Maw from the other side, of course. This means you may get stuck in a very unfriendly world, but no one ever said being a heretic was easy. Sick. Oh. Romero executive produced this game. I didn't know that. Very cool, very cool. I want to see the first level of the next... Wait. Oh, we're in hell. Man, that happened quick. It is Doom. Awesome. Okay, I gotta go act. I have to go be an actor. But I'll should be back this afternoon. Maybe Mafia, maybe Stellar Blade. We'll see, but there will be gaming. Gaming will return in 007 Big Titty Girl. I don't know if there's titties in Mafia. That might be the tiebreaker. Anyway, I'll see y'all later. Have a great rest of your day. Hello, folks. Got another... Let me see if I can knock out another... I'm pinned. Let me see if I can knock out another episode in Heretic. We'll see. I imagine it's only going to take longer to get through these levels as we go, but we'll see. Yeah, it's pretty good wallpaper today. Oh! I got stung. Oh, that reminds me. I got to put hashtag. Hashtag PC Game Pass Partner in my title because I'm about to redeem a Game Pass code. Also, this means we get to look at this wallpaper more. Let's turn on a little radio while we wait. You know what? No. I don't feel like listening to that right now. I want something more chill. I need Pilot Wings. That's what I need. It's such good, like, hold music. Pretty much every way. Try this one. All right. Good. It's good to hold music while I log in. Redeem a code. I was acting. You know what? Pretty good. I feel like I could have done better. I feel like I have done better in rehearsals. For some reason yesterday, and this hits me occasionally while I'm streaming too, is I'll just get like some weird phlegm kind of trapped in my nose, and it really like it prevents me from hitting certain registers or like channeling my voice in certain ways. So I feel like my registers were kind of restricted. But oop, that was a coder. Thanks for the sub. Sorry for the lack of alert. Formerly Turkey, thank you as well. I also forgot to run my bot. Anyway, so I feel like, I don't know, I feel like my range was a little bit limited, but the director was totally fine with it. So I'll just trust. It may just be my nerves then. Here, I'll play some I'll play some dummy alerts to try to make up for the fact that I didn't have them running. Verify you are human. I accept. There's that tasty Game Pass code. Delicious. I love that you can redeem codes inside the Xbox app now. That makes it very handy. I love redeeming my codes. Conveniently. Oh man. Fucking acid jazz flutes with a little reverb. Early 90s Super Nintendo gaming was so classy because I think like Japan was in the middle of kind of a acid jazz infatuation at the time, so it worked its way into a lot of Japanese composed soundtracks. I feel like this music is exceptional for video games though, because it's so like rhythmically confused and kind of all over the place. It's like perfect brain stimulating music for something to listen to a lot. And I think like having complex compositions makes it feel less repetitious, just because there's more to track mentally. I first came to that realization when I was like listening to Uematsu's Final Fantasy scores. How the battle themes are always like crazy complicated. But that really helps because you're listening to it the whole game. Oh, what is this music? It was from Pilot Wings. This is not from Pilot Wings. Yeah, shout out to Taito and Zuntata. Yeah, there was that, what is it called? Night Strikers, I think? Had a Zuntata soundtrack. Let's see here, which episode? Hell's Maw. Right, we're back in it. We're back. We're wizarding again. We're back wizarding. Taking down imps and whatnot. We decided that we have to go to hell to kill all the demons, which is weirdly identical to another game that's very similar to this, except we're a wizard. We're wizards. Oh, I didn't make my hellos. ESPN 64, hello. It was good to see you, Marzard. Howdy. I'd say this is a remaster. A Crash Override, Wire Mod Games, Casino, Dante Paget, Nene Goose, hello. NB, howdy. Get Out My Plate, hello. Dat Bruce Willis, Flyboy, Wire Mod, Audio. Lots of lovely people in chat. Beautifully familiar names. And also that reminds me, I gotta play my dummy alerts. These are fake. These are fake. Cozy Coder and formerly Turkey, I'm sorry. Just pretend like these are yours. Dedicating these to you. Antonio, hello. Antonio asks if I ever look up old hard-netting contenders and see what they're up to. Dyson Show is still going strong. That's good to hear. I haven't followed up with Dyson Show. I have texted with Kiss Cactus a little bit. Reminds me, I think I got to text him back. I swapped phones like right after he texted me, and I think I dropped didn't reply. Ooh, I need to figure that out. Anyway, he's delightful. The not too shabby guy. Apart from that, no, I don't really, I don't follow up too much. I think I saw that, Big Knee Lover is back. I worry, I think, whoa! Oh, ah! Some sort of fire-breathing troll. Now he's a dead troll. They have a dead troll. Yeah, I worry that the last thing I ever wanted to do is like make anyone self-conscious or feel like they have to retreat from the internet due to the visibility or mockery. Okay. I have depressed the dark switch. God, the death animation's rad. Just taking a peep around. Open out the lay of the land. What is this? A new item? The Mystic Urn. Oh, okay. Heals total health. Yeah, the item layer here, it feels like they can make the game a lot harder by giving you like heals that you get to choose when you use, or like power-ups. Was this the first game that Raven Software shipped, or were they shipping games before this? Did that hurt me? No. Oh, Fate, you wish more games use diagonal strafe to increase speed? Was kind of a unique thing of like early 3D games, wasn't it? Just vector-based movement. You're just gonna say it? You hate b-hopping. I think there's ways that it can be an interesting mechanic. I think ideally it helps you like, oh, this is kind of cool. You actually can't see anything. Oh. I don't know, I think there's situations kind of like tribes where it can be used for like, it can be used as an operative traversal mechanic. But I do think it needs to be something more than just like hopping like a mad bastard down a hallway. Hello, Battleroid. Thanks for the sub, good to see you. How are you doing? Well, I hope. First Ravensoft game was an RPG for the Amiga called Black Crypt. Huh. Hello, Geo. You played Mega Race? No. I bought it, though. I have it on Good Old Games. I had it because it was in the lineup for, I think, an FMV-a-thon that I did at some point. Which, September's around the corner. Be an awfully good time for a subathon of some sort. Farming sunlight metals in DS2 takes forever. Death Stranding 2? What's a sunlight metal? I need to know more. Yeah, I'm gonna use my wings to fly over there. Oh, Dark Souls. Ah! That makes more sense. Yeah. I was sizzling my toes even though I didn't need to. Get the key. My toes, my toes. You really freaking zoom when you have this thing turned on. Look at this wizard shit. I'm just hovering in the air, shooting fireballs out of my crossbow staff. Long as it doesn't wear out. Dragon Claw! Ooh, okay. Hey, cat with a gat. How are you? Like, if you fall down there, are you just fucked if you don't have flight? I guess I think there were a couple of Doom maps that worked that way. Like, had actual soft locks if you fell into the wrong spot. But yeah, I need to play Mega Race. I need to come up with a good idea for a subathon. Or maybe, is there a game coming out this fall? Hello, Anna Ronning. Thank you for the sub. Okay, I guess I just gotta sprint. Ah! Toasty feet! That's the exit door, yeah? Are we already done here? Oh, it's a portal now. Different. The game is making appropriate background noise. Yes. It seems like the map is now pixel art instead of a pre-render. You can afford multiple pre-renders. Those like scorpion dudes? Kind of look like it. Oh yeah, Silent Hill Forte. Oh, he's got a battle axe tail. Ah, that's fun. Did they come back up? Okay. The Geigerism is ratcheting up a small amount. Their faces definitely look like kind of xenomorphy. And they have the long, like, tails with blades on them? What the fuck is that? A lesser rune. What weapon just uses runes? Pile runes into this bad boy. Yeah, Ghost of Yote. That's pretty exciting. Bad time to be a gamer in a spiraling economy. Yeah, yes and no. I mean, we still got Game Pass. There's still ways to game on the cheap, I think. Probably more than ever before. It's probably going to be better to be in this unhinged conservative government economic downturn than it was in the 2000s. Yeah, you can game on the cheap better than ever. It could be so much better though. Yeah, it's a great time if you have a backlog. I think a lot of games now are also like fewer games are locked to individual platforms. So you get access to like 98% of games on whatever platform you buy. And if you're pretty savvy about that platform, you can end up saving a lot of money, which is specifically to say you should get a PC, but that's not always an option. Damn, I want to see what shoots these runes. Oh, hell yeah. There's like 1 degree better lighting effects in this than in the original Doom. So I wonder if if Raven... Oh, you have to use the wings to get out. That's interesting. Is it just me, or do games today not have the heart they did back in the 90s and 2000s? Yes and no. I definitely know that, like, there was a spirit in some games before the business was like super well developed, where like crazy pitches or artistically aggressive pitches would get a lot of funding. And it was always exciting to see those games that were artistically or creatively daring also kind of be on the forefront of production value. They would get like heavy budgets because the business was ever expanding, technology was ever improving. It was an exciting time. I think things have settled out a bit. Technological miracles are not as commonplace. But in its exchange, you get like just ass loads. Like the volume of game releases is astronomical. They're not all like the highest production values that money can buy. But it's not the worst trade-off, really. I think there is heart to be found out there too. It's just maybe a little more challenging. I think it's like sorting through the 10 indie games in one given year. Like the 10 maybe premium indie games, it's easier to find the heart and soul there, as opposed to games like when there's 1,000 of them. Oh, you're citing Okami, Beautiful Joe, and Killer 7. Well, Kunitsugami. Chaos Device. Is that a weapon? Does that use runes? I have a staff. Oh. Instantly teleports to the start of the map. Huh. Odd. Anyway, Kunitsugami's right there. So Capcom, like, I do agree that larger publishers have kind of lost the ability to ship products at all sorts of scales. They've kind of lost the ability to, like, ship successful products in general. So the thing is, like, people kind of conflate these things. It's like, there's still games with soul, but if you're only looking at the more expensive games or the more marketed games, then yeah. Like Expedition 33 is right there. Yeah. But again, there was a window where the marketed games and the games that everybody buzzed about were also the soulful, creatively aggressive ones. But I think we've seen a split. But that's not a bad thing because that happens in every medium. I think it was just by virtue of games being so young as an industry and also as a technological field. Because yeah, like I said, even the hardware platforms the games ran on were... Do I need wings again? In the current game climate, do you think games like Expedition 33 will be rare? New IPs with big budget? It doesn't have a big budget. It's safer for a small company to make a new IP while the big companies just bring back something like Gears of War. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, that dynamic for sure. Yeah, that's just a question of like being risk averse. That's why like you tend to go with brands that are already established because they have like a baked in marketing appeal. People that are nostalgic. I worry about it being a generational thing. I think we're on the cusp of... Oh, that's how to get up there. Okay. I just think we're on the cusp of a whole like... of games that explicitly only appeal to millennials and people that are nostalgic for 2000s era games. Which will probably make a lot of people in chat happy because you know, if we're going off of demographic appeal, that's probably where a lot of us sit. Myself, specifically. Oh, there's a hole in the ground. What is that all about? I'm happy they're porting Gears. I think Gears 1 is a really fun game. I mean, Gears 1 is kind of creatively aggressive too. Original Mass Effect? Like... Oh, this was something that somebody mentioned about how, like, a lot of the people who make games now are mostly inspired by other games. Whereas a lot of the games that were made in the 90s and 2000s were heavily inspired by other media, other things entirely, and had people working on them that were from different fields. So I think there might be some creative homogenization going on with that, too. How the flip? Do you get up there? There's switch. This is what I don't want to be in the position of wondering, do I just have to like do all those, do I have to do all that stuff while the wings are active? And if I don't, then I just can't clear the map? That's why Kojima still has the sauce. Well, he does, but he's one of the few names that can actually get budgets. He's established himself as a financially stable auteur, I guess. Yeah, there aren't many folks that can grab budgets for things that are explicitly not intended to be as financially rewarding. I have played Valfaris. Isn't there a sequel coming out? I never finished Valfaris. I should do that. I don't know, the game had kind of a bit of a plodding pace. It just felt kind of clunky, but it was still like the visuals and the design was really fun. Mechatherion? Oh, that's the sequel? Fuck yes, dude. Son of a bitch. How do I get up? Ah, what the shit? I just hit use on some random tile. I guess it used this? Like this wall up here? What the fuck? That's for, I don't know what the hell that is. So I just need to mash the use button now. Everywhere. That seems to be the bargain from the map makers. They don't seem to ever require you using wings to get through a map. But they will make a very hidden switch that raises a bridge or a staircase or something as a backup. Zelda 101. Zelda's usually, like, weirdly, Zelda's not that bad about it. I was so intimidated by Zelda 1 until I realized that, like, doors can only be on 4 spots in the screen. And I guess kind of like Doom map design, you start, like, you definitely pick up on trends, which is like the only things that will open doors are blocks that can be shoved. So if there's like a dungeon and you haven't found the exit, you can pretty much find any secret by shoving every block in every room, which sounds terrible, but really isn't that time consuming. And bombing any exterior exit that doesn't have a connected room. And you pretty much find everything that way. Some of the overworld stuff is pretty weird. Open that door. Yeah, like, some Doom shit can get a little ridiculous. I guess sometimes it's like explicitly made for people for the map to be a puzzle. Yeah. That's some Duke Nukem grunts. He's in there. I haven't gotten the key here. I mean, it's got to be in this area, right? Zelda 2 is different and it owns. Zelda 2 is pretty hardcore. It does own. Zelda 2, the first Souls-like. I guess maybe Zelda 1, really. I don't think I do remember, like, organically, naturally beating Zelda 1. Like, I just sat down and played it. And it was pretty cool. Like, I was able to figure it out. I didn't think I would be able to, but Zelda 2 though. Can't remember where it. I didn't ever like give up, but I definitely at some point just stopped playing. Hold on a minute. What are lesser runes? Not armor. Oh, the hell staff! Yes! Okay. I finally discovered where the runes go. And it's to power the hell staff. Hell staff! Oh, it's got like a... Got like a homing. You dare approach me, wielder of the hell staff! Oh, I have a powered up book too. Shit, yeah, dude. Okay, so I got the green keys, so I can go over here now. There better be a shitload of enemies in this room. False. This is certainly dank. Oh! Activate power rune. Blah, 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 blah. Oh! It's like Hell Rain. That's awesome! Holy shit, that's the coolest thing ever. Okay, got me a bag of holding. I guess it just gives you ammo for everything. It's like the backpack. I wonder if it also like, yeah, raises your item limit. Oh, Hothfire has redeemed a gamer stretch. How you doing, Hothfire? It's good to see you. Unfortunately, we're not playing Final Fantasy VII today. Hothfire, does Stellar Blade seem like Final Fantasy VII to you? Xanatos, I did play Descent. I played Descent 1. Everyone, I remember actually reading reviews of Descent 3 and PC Gamer at the time, and they were like, this game's fucking amazing. So I always meant to go back around and play that one, but I never did. Whew, okay. Thank you for your patience. Yep. Stretching. Yeah, right, Vamoose? Vamoose? Anybody interested in Heretic probably needs to do some stretches every now and then. I sure did, Kawaii. Saw the ODST reference in the... Ooh, the gauntlets. Shit, I'm gonna die. Oh, I have 2 potions. What the heck? Oh, this sounds real doomish. Wait. Oh, it restores my life. That's cool. Powers of the Necromancer revealed. Yeah, kids, it's cool to stretch, all right? I'm trying to remove stigma out here. Trying to be stretch positive. Oh, shit. Switch. Me stretching on stream is important for the flexibility community. For increased flex awareness. There are pissed off wizards out there that need to know about general body health. You die. Oh, you've been playing Road Redemption? Fun game. I saw that it's free on Amazon Prime. Doing my game scouting for Inside Games. Again, you want to talk about oh, it's Epic. Okay. You want to talk about gaming on a budget. You get free games every week through Epic and Amazon. They're not always, they're not always bangers, but they're free. That's right. Always on your side. Ah! I'm sizzling up my toes. Goons. Ugh. Yeah, M-Curve. The soundtrack is great. Andrew Hulschultz did this one. Same with the Doom 1 and 2 reorchestrations. Music's pretty vital in a game like this. Not too, kind of similar to a JRPG, because you just hear it on loop the whole time. I haven't gotten a key, though. Oh, just tucked away back here. Okay. Right, Max. What if a wizard was in hell and was really pissed? I guess I'm assuming the pissed off part, but it stands to reason, right? You knew that was happening. All right, hold on. Oh, I don't have a... Oh! Oh! Ugh. I thought I had a Tome of Power. Didn't another game get canceled last week? What was it? Contraband? All they had shown is a logo of that one. Damn it. Perhaps it's time I rip and sip this urn. Is it Mystic Urn? Give it a slurp. Slurp it up. I have a green key now. When the BioShock remaster get canceled? I don't think it was it ever actually announced? I think it was BioShock 4. It's like behind schedule or something. I don't remember, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know, I don't tend to pay a lot of attention to like news about game dev that isn't going well. That makes sense. Oh, okay. Part of that report was that they were doing a remake too. Well, I guess that makes sense. Milk that shit. Maybe that's another millennial property. It's prime for nostalgia harvesting. Despite being dormant for like years. Yeah. Wait. Didn't get the key? Is it like lowered now? Oh, it is. Okay. Damn, those things hurt. What does the chaos device do? Can't remember. Oh yeah, it teleports you to the beginning of the stage. Huh. Hey, what's up, David? Do. Oh! Jesus! Ooh, an enchanted shield. 200 armor. Flame orb. Is that an item? Oh, scares dogs. I don't think nostalgic properties dying off all the time is bad. We need new stuff. Yeah, I don't necessarily mind it. A megacorp with dreams of making billions of dollars accidentally flushed a lot of money, and along the way a lot of people got to spin their wheels on a project. I mean, that's not so great, honestly. Like, there's a frustration at wasting your time as a worker. Like, you can only ship so many games in your career, so it's pretty. I can only imagine how frustrating it must be to like just spend 4 or 5 years on a project only to have it just be like, well, people couldn't get their shit together, so this is just not happening now. Oh, going down a cloud streaming rabbit hole. My mind is blown at these cheapo gaming services. Yeah? I haven't looked into it myself. Like, how cheap are we talking? And what kind of, ooh, another health staff. What kind of compromises do you have to make? Ooh. Pixelated room. What is this? It's the sauna? Found the sauna. Do you guys remember how culturally relevant Tomb Raider used to be? I don't know that it ever was. It was like, it was considered a brand, I guess. Yeah, I guess it was one of the big ones. Then they put Crystal Dynamics on Marvel's Avengers. There were 2 movies? There were 3. But yeah, it was known. It was known. Those movies were dumb fun. Who knows? Maybe it's coming back. Maybe it's coming back. They just did the remasters. Ooh, the thing is, it's been traded around and like it was corporate musical chairs. Got swept up in all the Embracer stuff, right? Oh no, that's right. Square Enix owned it. They sold it to Embracer. I don't remember if it's still under the Embracer Megalopolis. Yeah, we're still waiting on that Gex movie. GeForce Now is a library of 2,000 games. They have a free tier and then a couple of paid tiers at 10 and 20 bucks. Play the games you own from basically any of the main PC stores, and I guess you can play it on any old potato laptop, telephone, or tablet. So it's like 10 bucks a month. Yeah, it's tough if you're looking at like spending $500 on a console, but that can buy 50 months. 50 months of game streaming. Damn it. I guess there was another one. There was another one. We've made it to the ice flats. The ice flats of southern Dankmore. Where? No! Why did the ancients have a time bomb? I guess they sure did wait a long time. Yeah, I agree, Antoine. Your Naked Gun movie's pretty good. Pretty funny. Got jokes. Ooh. Unless you're saying you don't like jokes. That's what you're saying, then. All right, then. Sparkling water. I love hearing like everybody's got like one dumb gag that just stood out above all the other ones. What I love so far is it seems like everybody's got a different one. Yeah, sparkling water is pretty cool. thinking about, like, you can't fight City Hall. Of course not. It's a building. Who knows? Are we getting... Is it time for Liam Neeson's Goof era? He was in all of his freaking dad action films. I guess Taken really was kind of the... Well, I wasn't really tracking it super closely, but it's weird how, like, so many dad action films now involve trafficking in some way. Guess that's what everybody's afraid of. Taking our white women. I'm starting to get the itch. It's been a while since I've seen a good veteran rampage film. Rebel Ridge was like perfect. Oh, seeing me, a good down and out veteran, getting pushed around by the system. So he's got to take matters into his own hands. Oh shit! Accountant 2 is the perfect dad movie? Kinda, yeah. That was a weird film. Very strange tone, but yeah, now that I think about it, yeah. Very dad satisfying, I guess. Money Plane is the perfect dad movie? Alright. Money Plane. I'll have to queue it up. Working Man. Working Man with some prime dad shit. David Ayer is discovering his niche in Hollywood. It's making dad action films with Jason Statham. Right, I will watch Money Plane. What's not to like? Like money? Like planes? Can't go wrong. Alright, looks like I gotta get this yellow key. Okay, it seems like there's just like a little nook that I haven't notched myself into. Gotta nobble around the nooch. There we go. And without the map, it might have been years. No! Oh, you need a green key from the other side? That's interesting. Ah! The whispering coming from the enemies, or is that just in the map? Oh, there's a staff, a new stave. Oh. Could it be? The Phoenix Rod. Ooh. Hold on, let's power it up. Oh! Exceptional. Fantastic. Now that's a rod. I just keep peeping around. The other one? It does. What did that do? It sounds like it's like right down there. But that's so fast. There's no way you can do that. Oh, I see. Okay. But it crosses over? Yeah. Gotta go into this one. Fuck. Okay, hold on. Fuck off! Damn. Alright, alright. Huh. Caught on everything, man. Go! Okay, we did it. But that's it? Just to make it to some runes? Is there nothing cooler up there? I guess not. You've seen Flobber like 20 times? Your wife wants you to rewatch Flobber again. Hit movie Flobber with Robin Williams. Love that movie. Or do you mean with no, he means Flobber. With the Gerald Lewis. I don't know where I'm going with that. Oh no, no worries. No worries, Antoine. Sorry to rib you too hard if English isn't your first language. I actually don't think I've ever seen the Robin Williams Flubber. I have no, wait. I'm confusing it with Nutty Professor. Wait a minute. Wait. Jerry Lewis was original Nutty Professor. Who was original Flubber? There was only one Flubber. No, there was for sure an old Disney movie that had Flubber in it, but it wasn't called Flubber. Was that also Nutty Professor? Did they split that into two movies? The Absent-Minded Professor. Christ almighty, yeah. It's a different kind of professor. Hey! Oh, there was a sequel called Son of Flubber. That's a stupid name for a movie. This was kind of a thing back then. The blankety blank blank. There was like a rash of movies in that time period that were all kind of named like that. There's one where Don Knotts plays an astronaut. I think it's called The Unwilling Astronaut or something like that. It's basically like modern, it's like Mr. Beast YouTube titles. Guess I just dropped down there. My wizard staff is bigger. Dost thou doubt the intensity of my magics? Yeah. Fireballs are not friendly. Getting a little lazy about dodging them. Could it be that thou art espying my quartz flask? Wouldst thou be admiring my flask? Tome of Power? Okay, hold on. Oh, wait, I think there's a setup. There's like an achievement you can get. If every shot from an ovum hits an enemy. Let me see if I can set this up. Bloop! I don't know if any of this is working. Did I get it? Good old game bar isn't letting me know. I don't think I did. What? Kill 5 enemies with the staff. Really, I've done that. Cause an enemy fall to death. 25 of any artifact. Holy cow, how do you do that? I guess you do persist items across maps. Find all secrets on one map. Find a fire mace. Kill 2 enemies at once with the sapphire wand. Oh, that's Hexen. Here, finishing map. 3 enemies at once with a single phoenix rod shot. Ooh, activate a ring of invincibility, the wings of wrath, and a tome of power all at once. I think I have all those right now. Yeah, transform 5 enemies into chickens with a single use of the morph ovum. I guess I didn't get all 5. The Molitar. Cool. Oh, there's hidden bonus levels in Heretic? Let's see. This. Oops. Oh, did I not have... I don't have wings right now. Oh, that's dumb. I can go find other things to kill. Ugh. I don't remember how many enemies it was for a single usage. Ooh, okay. Let's see if I can get its 5 with 1 shot. Surely if they're just all packed up. Right? Oh, okay. We're doing it. Farming. The state of the points that I'm getting right now. Oh, 5 enemies with staff in 1 map. Oh, that staff. Okay. Find all secrets. Find a fire mace. Oh yeah, this. Look at those bare legs popping out. Single phoenix rod shot. Probably do that. Okay, can probably do that. Collecting all the other... Trying to get a mental index of all the other ones I got to unlock in Heretic. They all seem pretty straightforward from here. Here there was the... Yeah, let's see. Right, and then it's... Dang it. No! Oop, wrong thing. Ooh! Folks, we're just doing it. We're doing it out here. It's simply getting done. Is this worth 15 bucks? I would say so. I mean, I've only played Heretic, but it's Heretic, it's Hexen, and then it's like 3 other campaigns too. It plays really well. You'll definitely get $15, you know, worth of game out of it. Just depends if it's the kind of game you like. Same death yell. Oh yeah, I gotta... Here, there's one more I can get here. And hit him with the ovum. Oh, no, wait. Nope. I need the staff. The wizard staff. Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, maybe I can just, like, save up tons of bombs. I just don't use them. They tend to be the thing that drops the most, it seems. Only in specific spots, though, in specific levels for specific stretches. I'll just try to hang on to them. Ah! I didn't know it would wear off. Yeah. You know how many games you've played? Like total? Ever? No, I have no idea. If I were more principled about it, I would have kept a diary. I'd say 7 is a fair guess. Hey. Did I pick up that torch? I did. Let's spark up. Use the claw. I remember what button it is. There we go. I like how there's these other wizards floating around, trying to be hardcore and shit. And they probably think they're a big deal until I show up. I show up with my dragon's claw, my ring of invincibility. Fun little room, the tile. Yeah, that symbol keeps showing up. I guess that's the symbol of the Dark Lord or whatever. Perhaps some other wizard that has no idea what's coming for him. Ever stop and think what my top 5 games might be? I wouldn't say I stop. I'm just like in the middle of a shower and just go vacant for a second. But certainly people have asked on Twitch. Are you asking now? Yeah, all 5 slots are Earthbound. And how millennial, right? quirky millennial anthem, Earthbound. I guess Undertale is like the new one. Delta Woo. Yeah, we always leave a plate of food out for Crime Boss though. Now, Final Fantasy 14 probably. Doom Eternal? Maybe? There is like some classic RPG spot in there. Might be a toss up between Final Fantasy 6 and Earthbound, but I feel like Earthbound would probably take it. Then maybe Tetris? Then maybe StarCraft 2? Hard to say. Oh. Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, yeah? Shit, I gotta play that game then, huh? I guess there's Zelda 2, but that Majora's Mask has forever been the one Zelda I haven't properly played. I mean, I guess at this point I haven't played Echoes of Wisdom. I got that all dumped and ready on my emulator. Ready to go. One of these days I'm gonna get around to finishing. I guess I didn't finish Tears of the Kingdom. Oh my god. I'm gonna no-life that game one of these days. Maybe that'll be some holiday gaming. Feels like a great holiday break game. Much to game, much to game. Luckily, I have acquired the Shadow Sphere. I'm not gonna go into the house that has the blue key yet. This is a neat little environment too. There's like buildings inside of castle walls. I thought a lot about this with Doom, of like the transformation of 3D shooter maps from straight video game levels that kind of flow like a level or have a pattern like that, and then maps that are more intended to look like real world spaces that have a playable flow to them. Duke Nukem 3D was like a huge moment in that. Half-Life 1. It's fun to play games that are like along the way, games that have to kind of do a lo-fi, low-poly masquerade of a real-life space. Oh. The Wings of Wrath! Now I think I have all those items. Oops. That I need. So it's this one. Ow. Okay. This one. And this one. Unless it's something else. Not those three? Bye. Shit. Well, before it all wears off, let me see what it's supposed to be. Ring of Invincibility, Wings of Wrath, and a Tome of Power. Although they do the unconscionable thing with this damn game and like just evenly divide the achievement points across all the achievements, so they're all an awkward number. Those fuckers. How could they do this to me? To me! Haven't seen odd numbered scores since the 360 days. There was a recent game that did it. I don't remember. Oh, fucking plumbers don't wear ties, dude. But it's intentionally trolling your ass. There was another one recently that had odd points. Yeah. What is this shit? Oh, I guess I'm all evened out now. Man, thank God. I feel like to some degree they've also been de-emphasizing achievement points. It doesn't really show on your profile like it used to. Kinda tucked away in its own place. I want to see all of my achievements. What did it? What did that do? Nothing. I assume it's supposed to launch in a browser, but then it just doesn't. Maybe it's because I'm not using the superior Edge browser. I'm living my life unedged. What is that? Oh, I think it's just the Phoenix Rod. Oh, it's a Hell Staff. Ow. Hell Staff. Ow. I would like to... There. Ow. Ah! Damn, that's a confusing room. Damn it. Okay. Nope. One more bitch-ass wizard. I'll show you how to wizard. Okay, it's over here. Oh. What did that do? If anyone knows where the bonus levels are, let me know. Feels like there's got to be one down there, right? There's another. This isn't turning off, which is a good sign. Yeah, there's switches on the other side. Oh, maybe that let that back down so I can... Wait. Oh! Oh, is that gone wild? It says, pretty sure the secret door was behind the hallway you passed earlier? Was it the one that I was staring at just now? Find the bonus level in E1M6. No. I did not. Oh, Joshua. Yeah? Rolling through Baghdad, listening to break stuff was my version of Fortunate Son. You know what? It wasn't me who made that point. It was somebody in YouTube comments. I actually should have dug out their observation, but yeah. Yeah, Joshua, time's passed, huh? Also, thank you for your service. This loops around here. Oh, okay. This just goes here. Hello, Elwido. Also, hello, Ferret King. Oh. There's definitely a cooler exit here. Okay, yeah, if you hit the other buttons, it's got to open those doors. But how? How to get on the other side? The frustrating thing is there could just be a teleporter somewhere or anywhere. Can't see shit. How do you get back there? It seems like it's... Seems like this should go... Oh? Do I have wings? No, I use those to achieve. This looks real suspicious. I just think it's a... There's like random dark colors of wall. I see it now. Okay. Okay, so I gotta make that run. Oh, I can't get to the other button from here. Damn, man. Okay. Maybe... Okay, maybe now if I go around to the other button... Shit, how do I get back up there? Oh, I gotta go all the way around? My feet all sizzled up again? Eee! Sizzle feet. Shit! Actually, yeah, that's kind of better. Accidentally used the teleport. Hey, to here. Get that claw orb. Back here. Zoom, 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 zoom. What? Oh, right. Okay, now in here, another one of these doors. Yes. This gets me on this side. I really hope that's not timed. I'm going to assume that this will let me get to the last switch in this circular chamber somehow, which will then in turn open that last door. Oh, I bet I have to, yeah, I bet I have to go back up on the other side. Dude, do I have to go all the way around again? I'm gonna save before I drop off. Is this area back here open now? Is that how that works? Yeah, looks like it. Okay. Whoa, wrong way, wrong way. Okay, hold on. All right. Oh, is there no way back up there from here? Convenient. No. Wait, is this an elevator? Hey, presto. Hey, Joshua. Oh. See here. Gotta save us from evil wizards and shit. We've all got our jobs to do, right? We're all pulling in the same direction. We're all fighting our wizards. I guess that means that Inside Games is up. So I should post it. Okay, here we go. I like having to walk on this really narrow, like, icy path. All the... Fuck it. Ice Garato. All the blue floor is really slippery. The glacier. E2M9? Oh, this isn't even... Well, shit. Wait, what happens if you step on that other exit? Does it just like... Does it troll you? This seems like it was the intentional exit. Yeah, also not a glacier. Music's got some move to it, though. I like it. See you, Evil King Baylor. Sleep well. Sleep well. Chili dog. We've got a big ass castle here. That's nice. As someone who creates for the platform, thoughts on YouTube's Orwellian surveillance state happening tomorrow? Kind of leading the question there, aren't you? Leading the witness a little bit. I don't have many. I guess I'll see if there's a dramatic shift in viewership trends, but babies don't watch YouTube anymore. It'll be annoying if like adult viewers get either annoyed out of watching or are false positive identified as like being underage, but I don't make content for kids. I don't market as such. Actually, maybe that might be a problem. I don't know. I should probably pay more attention given that it's my job. I guess I just assume that the stuff that I make on YouTube is so tame and like rote at this point. Yeah, it took away all my bombs. It took away my bombs. How are you supposed to get like stacks of items like that? Anyway. Yeah, there's some like identity verification AI or some shit. I don't know. Like I said, haven't looked into it much. It's in the UK though, I'm pretty sure. To comply with their like new age verification laws. Beginning tomorrow, YouTube will be using AI to determine if you're underaged. If it thinks you are, the only way to convince it otherwise is by presenting a government ID. Alright. I don't think that the people that choose to watch whatever I make have viewership patterns remotely similar to that of a child. So I don't think it will affect me much. Is that in every territory? I guess if you're like, you're watching a lot of Miss Rachel or whatever, and then you swap over to watch Inside Games where sometimes we say the word fuck. I'd be more fascinated to hear if anybody, like anyone in this chat, if anyone gets dinged by the AI for being a baby. Oh, it's for the whole site. Yeah, that's a pain in the ass. I wonder why. I wonder why they're implementing that. No, I guess my only reaction is that it's creepy and unnerving. Just like using predictive data to make decisions. But I guess it's better than just people operating by gut when it comes to administrative tasks like that. It'll assume you're 40 and single. Like, oof. The AI has judged that you're an old loser. No, I'm not. No, look at my ID. I'm young, I swear. Whatever, old man. Go back to watching your bread kneading videos or whatever the fuck. I don't buy any reason relating to protecting the children. Of course not. They don't give a flying fuck. It's only when like the consequences come home to roost. So all I'm gonna guess is that maybe based on new UK age verification shit and maybe movements in other governments, they see a window of increased concern coming and are trying to get ahead of it before they get sued. Or maybe they've been threatened. They see it as a way to collect even more data to sell to data brokers. I guess it does verify the information more. If they can like say with fair certainty that the AI has certified that these viewers are in this age range or whatever, and that the babies are not. I guess yeah, you're getting all the babies' data too. I don't know though. I feel like just having the information about what you choose to watch and how long is more valuable than pedestrian stuff like your name. And plus, they probably already have that. Well, I don't know. I get pretty fatalistic when it comes to things like data. Because basically, I tend to just think like, well, they've got it all already. Worried that switch turned off. I think it's so cool that those things grow back. Oh, they can attach counterculture content to a legal ID? Reality Police knows for sure it was you now. I guess, yeah, that is a potential implementation of like tracking your media consumption habits and attaching that to political inclinations or risk categories. I guess they could sell that to people. I don't know though, like, yeah, I guess that matters to people that aren't YouTube. It's like they've already got all that data, right? About your user ID, such as YouTube assigns it, but yeah, connecting that to a real world identity would be of interest to people that aren't YouTube. But the thing is, like, Facebook already did that. And did it like 10 years ago. They were out there like straight up selling socioeconomic data about private individuals to other companies. And again, not to say that it's not worth being mad about, but I guess when I try to examine the potential consequence of a movement in technology or in big tech, I first think like, has it already happened, and what happened then? Oh shit. Fuck. I don't think I... Oh no. Did I not save on that level? Wait. Oh, this is the glacier. That was pretty tricky, dumping all those enemies on me like that. Okay, I have a key. Oh, that was the glacier. It melted. I get it now. Very clever. Here, I had picked up the green key. Yeah, because I gotta go back here now. Ah! Where did you come from? Wait. Wait a minute. These dudes have real, like, coming downstairs, like dad coming downstairs in his underwear during a slumber party energy. Stomping around. It's very specific. Life is specific. Ah! Ah! The older I get, and the more I look back, the more I think my dad truly just resented the sounds of childhood mirth in the home. He'd always get up in his own head and be like, this is my place. No, I work hard all day. There's just stupid kids out here having fun. And fuck that. They don't know anything about responsibility. Oh. Oh. Terp Z Prime. Thanks for the sub. It is my intense pleasure to deliver gaming content to you. All the time. Non-stop gaming. We keep it light, we keep it fun. Talking about autistic dads. Oh yeah, EU got all these websites to give the option to turn off cookies and shit. They can't move fast enough to stop companies to bypass all this shit. With their legitimate interest option and 100 switches you have to flick off to truly disable all tracking. Yeah, when GDPR kicked in, I noticed that companies went out of their way to make it as annoying as possible. Like they were operating in such bad faith. Like, of course they're gonna like hijack it and try to make it in their interest by making it as annoying as possible to turn any of that stuff off. Or to trick you, use dark patterns as like maliciously as possible to try to convince or try to trick people into staying on board. Like, it's just, I don't know. Some of that stuff makes me again a little, it's cynical and it doesn't help, but when I saw that happening, and also the way that the companies in the US like handle spam compliance and the ways that they like, you're not supposed to be able to like sell people's data and sign them up for shit that they haven't expressly signed up for, but it happens all the time. And there's no agency enforcing it. So even though it was like, maybe the law was written a certain way and with a certain spirit, it just doesn't mean anything in the real world. Everybody just kind of makes do because it's not annoying enough to warrant constant action. So that's kind of where my head goes, unfortunately, with the stop killing game stuff. I'm just like, this is too generic and too easy for anyone else to like rewrite, misinterpret, willingly violate. And then what's the, yeah, malicious compliance. But again, whatever. It's not my problem. I still got Heretic to play. I'm alright. And yeah, Machu, I agree. Night Dive has been doing fantastic work. Phenomenal work. Best in the biz, really, when it comes to, I guess when it comes to remastering 90s boomer shooters. Yeah, this was a nice little QuakeCon surprise, even though I didn't get to go. Yeah, this is the same studio that did the Doom 1 and 2 port. Similar package too. There's a lot of like design materials, remastered soundtrack, some like fan-made games and campaigns tucked in here too. I'm not quite sure how connected they are to Heretic and Hexen. I wonder if they got machine games to make some new stuff. That'd be exciting. That's what happened with like Quake and Doom. It's always super fun to see. Oh. We got good music. Hold on. Do do do. Couldn't get to it in time. Great track though. Hello, Kinda Funny. Welcome, welcome. We're playing games over here. We're playing video games. Playing Heretic. Game from Raven Software. 1 million years ago. You might think it's similar to another game. And yes, you're right, it is. It's just a knockoff of Mario. That's all it is. Which itself is a knockoff of Sonic. A new Heretic or Hexen would be a wild pool. Yeah, they're spiritual successors. I shout out a medieval every time I can, because that's essentially what that game is. You're a dark wizard. That seems like lava. It seems like that's gonna hurt me. The Klondike Bar, I'm glad you like the new Inside Games video. Yeah, I don't know. Even though I was just kind of talking about this, but even though I'm at the dead center of a millennial nostalgia wave, I feel like we're on the cusp of one. It still doesn't feel great. Maybe it's because it's half because I'm officially old. Once I'm old enough that nostalgia catered towards me becomes marketable again. Oof. Bones shaking. Blah. Yeah, do I have wings or invincibility? Nay. I can teleport back to the entrance. Might be in the cards here. Or I just run for it. Ah! It hurts! Ow! It hurts for some reason. Oh, there was like a button there? Are there two, maybe? There are. Oh, come on. No way. Oh, Joe redeemed a gamer stretch. Oh, we can stretch now. Not looking forward to true 2000s revival shit. I mean, they already had Limp Bizkit in the fucking Battlefield trailer. They had POD and the Helldivers trailer. It's back, baby. It's happening. But yeah, I agree. The zeitgeist of the 2000s was pretty crummy. Let's stretch. Yeah, 9 Inch Nail and Drawn. That's sick though. That's okay. Let's do a stretch. Let's do a stretch. Yeah, careful getting up, everybody. We don't want to pull our millennial backs. I'm gonna do a little squat over here. Do a little squat. Open up these hips. I'll be right back. Enjoy the, I guess enjoy the ambiance. Hey, Malcolm. Thanks for the sub. Ah, that was nice. That was nice. Yeah, it seems like there should be an item that gives me like fire and vulnerability or something. So that I can go hit those buttons and not die. Or let's just teleport. Zoom. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, I think I saw on... Pretty sure I saw the Kind of Funny was talking about the Helldivers crossover. Pretty cool. I just like that all the walls are coming down. The walls are being blown out. Togetherness in gaming. I'm such a sucker for games referencing other games. When am I going to become a Harley Davidson guy? Oh, that was a different. That was 9, and now I'm on 5. But did that count as a hidden level? No, did not count as a bonus level. Huh. Maybe a bonus level is different. That big hog. I don't know. I still really like my electric bike. It's like the perfect vehicle for me. Except for any time that I have to carry around anything. But then I put on a backpack. It is a fun moment of reflection whenever I have to load up the Xbox to take over to Bruce's to record Brought You This Thing. I think that I truly have become the coolest version of myself. I'm packing like a modded Xbox into a backpack so that I can get on my electric bike. Drive down the California highway, go to my buddy's place to record video game content for the internet. That's pretty rad. Yeah, the future is now, old man. Kinda is. You gotta convince an AI that you're old enough to watch a titty dance video. Actually, I don't know what kind of content is gonna get AI restricted. Guess we'll see. Birthing videos. Lowered the water? Cool. Look at how fast it's flowing. Ah! One thing I don't miss about the South is the bike weeks that would shake the windows. But just really, really loud motorcycles. Another benefit of having an electric bike. Ow! Oh, there was like a dude there. Yeah, I think I would feel a little self-conscious, especially like coming back home at night if I had a really loud bike. I am Dakota. Hello. Our generation is cool again in marketing. Want to buy a Corvette with me? Yeah. Time to get a convertible. Yeah, I'm glad you put marketing in there. It's kind of surprising how many people just really kind of accept at face value their coolness and relevance if they are the demographic being marketed to. What's up, Steph? Steph's got a little oscillation going. A little gyration. Oh. You too, Steph. Oh, okay. Holy cow. Sure, yeah. That sounds good. Steph is... Oh! Steph's collaborating on a dumpling order. Yeah, we're leaving. Oh, yeah. Shouldn't be doing that. No. Yeah, just whatever you order is fine. Pretty easy to please. I mean, I have my thing from 4 to like 6:30. God. Ugh. So I may not be able to like eat, but yeah, it was a dad sneeze. Oh, no, that's fine. You just get whatever you want. I don't need a salad. Do they even have salads? Oh, camera overheated. One of those days. Actually, that's pretty well timed. What? Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh, yeah. All right, well, there it goes. Yeah, these are warmer days. Yes. I'm thinking Steph is done talking, and then she turns around and says, "Whatever you want, Steph." I have played DMC Devil May Cry. I really liked that game. That was one of the first games that I remember thinking the anger at this game is like weird and misplaced. Like people are enjoying hating on this more than they have legitimate reasons to hate it. That became much more common as time went on, but it was one of the first times where I was like, man, people are weirdly making their entire personalities about hating on this. And they're doing the thing, again, that is much more common now, but back then they started doing the thing where anytime anyone said anything about it, people would find a way to twist it really negative. Like, and they were doing that themselves. Kind of scary to watch, especially because, man, games like that, and Capcom was struggling at the time, and you know what sucks dick is like people did that for Dragon's Dogma 2 as well. There was such an unnecessary and tragic pile-on that game for the dumbest reasons. Especially when Capcom's out here trying to, like, make the games no one else wants to make. Yeah, Devil May Cry 2 was more boring. At least DMC tried something, and I thought it was decent. 30 FPS is not good. I can agree with that, but damn, I gotta get over there somehow. Do I gotta fall on the toasty floor? I hate it when they make me do this. What? Jeez, come on. Okay, so you gotta run all the way in there and grab the invincibility ring. And then, like, find it and use it in time? Sheesh. Alright. L staff acquired. Oh, it just teleports you back here? Okay, well. As partially suspected, it's actually not required to go down there. Is anything in here I didn't get? Oh, I need to load up my my expensive VTubing system. Made with Unity. Don't pay attention to that. Don't look at any of this. Are you looking? You're not supposed to. There we go. It's me! Oh, I just haven't splished my way down here. Whoa! Battle arena successfully navigated. Ah, Skull of Agathor. I don't know what they're called, but they're called dead. Guess you got a rare peek behind the curtain. Surely you appreciate now what a sophisticated and professional arrangement this all is. The utter refinement of craft on display. Again, without the map. have taken me so long just to know that there was like a pathway behind that wall. And that sploopy sound effect of things falling into the water is so pleasing. Ah. Toasty floor. Hey! Hey! There's only one room for one pissed off wizard in this level, and it's me. Heretic is a modified version of Doom? Yeah. Yes, it's running on the Doom engine. But levels made by a different studio, made by Raven instead of id Software themselves. I wonder if Heretic was one of the first games that licensed the Doom engine. I don't think id Software licensed out the Wolf 3D engine at all. Ooh. Ooh. What is this? The Phoenix Rod. The enchanted shield. Okay. I might be able to get... Okay. Okay, I'm gonna save. Maybe, as long as I take no hits, I might be able to finish the stage with max health, max armor. Which is another... achievable. Gotta get to the... blue key door. Is all the way around there. Okay. Okay. Damn. I was hoping it connected through. I want to get over there. Here, maybe? Kinda? This way. Eh. Nope. Almost. Here we go. Okay. Yes. Is the dingle not firing? Come on now. Did I not do it? Oh, and all weapons. Oh. Oh, I don't have all the weapons. Well, we were entering the labyrinth. Yeah, it took all my fucking items away. Yeah. Maybe there's another way to get that or something. All right. Well, I think I got to step away from the stream. Got a performance gig. I got an acting job. Acting. Yes, I'm going to demonstrate my formidable acting talent. I talked about it before, but it's a project a friend is putting together. basically wrote like a kind of a meta slasher horror film, and I get to play a very bad man. So, you know, same as usual for old Law Dog. My voice is in way better shape today. It's kind of frustrating. I feel like if I play the character like I want to today, it's not quite gonna match, but whatever. The director's got to figure that out. I'm just gonna show up and read Othello like a professional. Ouch, damned spot! Yes. There's a little free acting for the audience there. Oh shit, we're in the middle of an ad. Fuck that. God damn. Every time I try to sign off, YouTube is shoving ads in front of people. Well, I gotta run around until the ad's done, so I'm gonna say goodbye to people. Wouldn't do to walk away while folks are patiently sitting through advertisements. B film horror slasher? Yeah, kinda. I mean, I don't know about B. It's not really a film yet, but I guess it's B in the sense that a streamer is getting cast. It definitely plays off of slasher tropes. I'll say this, it's called It Only Leaves One Alive, which is, you know, a trope by itself. But it plays with the concept really well. And like I said, I get to be a bad man, so it's fun to step outside of oneself. It's actually a fun part of the audition, kind of went into that a little bit. How actors give themselves permission to like act outside of their own personality. Even if it's like not even for a production or it's not being recorded or whatever, you just kind of like slip into a mode where you're not yourself or you don't feel constrained by yourself anymore. That's all acting is, folks. Simply don't be yourself. Actually, there was another, on the subject of performing, there was like a good line in Better Man, which actually has a lot of good lines. Pretty good movie. That's the Monkey Robbie Williams movie. Which actually, like, the monkey stuff makes immediate sense and you never question it from then on throughout the movie. So it's like, it's good shit. Anyway, there's a part at the beginning where he says that like all you need to do is be famous is to be like, be bold and be a bit cheeky about it. I think there was a better word that he used, but yeah. You gotta be what a lot of people wish they could be. Showboat, confident, proud. Fire mace acquired! I guess is this the last weapon? Hold on, let me power it up and fire it and see what it looks like. Boom! Oh, it shoots big cannonballs. Awesome. That rocks. All right, I'm glad we got to see that. Thanks for watching, everybody. Sorry, I was just vamping until the ads ran out, which if you sat through the ads, thank you so much. And in general, thank you for watching. Streaming is real fun because I have people to talk to and share with and learn from. So thank you for contributing or just chilling out, whatever. It's truly is a blessing to just hang out with folks while playing games. It has always been one of my favorite things, so I'm glad that I get to do it like this. All right, I'm gonna go act, and then I think I'll be back on later with Stellar Blade. I've been working my way through Stellar Blade, and it's been a lot of fun. I might change my mind before then, but I think that's what I'm leaning towards. And man, are there's some curves. Thinking about those curves. All right, see y'all next time on the stream. Yeah. Till next time.